Loki is back, y'all. I'm about to clap for that.
Let's go.
I'm very excited. Y'all excited? We're here.
I'm super
finally.
excited.
But waiting. How many months has it been? What was the last thing?
Secret Invasion.
Okay.
That had to
and people did not enjoy themselves.
The less we say about that.
There we go. See? So, you know what? We won't even got to think about it. Anyway, Loki season. But yeah, Loki season 2 dropped recently, and with one episode, we fortunately
was able to see the first two.
And yeah.
Talk about it, though. I see you got the hat on.
Come on,
rocking the Loki.
I can't even take it off. Sorry. I was about to do a little something for y'all. I turned my head, but I can't. But yeah, so the first episode, we don't want to get too much into the second one for spoiler
we don't
reasons,
have to.
right?
We don't have to do that. Just so y'all know that we've seen it, though.
He said, just so you know. I was like, no joke. But I thought it was great, man. Do we want to break down the episode? Or do you just want to get into our thoughts?
We could just get into our thoughts.
Cool.
Yeah, we can get into our thoughts.
Y'all want to go first? Anybody?
Yeah, I can start it off. So this season is really picks up right where the last season left off, like literally right at the end of that. And it's really fast paced, man. That's one thing I will say about this episode. Super fast paced, super frantic, a lot of exposition, a lot of lore. We building a lot of new characters. We get Kihu Kwan's character, OB.
Might be my favorite of the season so far.
Right.
I love him. I really do.
Yeah, he's he fits right in, man.
Oh my God, perfect.
Yeah. He adds right to the chemistry of everybody. Yep. And I gotta say, the chemistry between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston
is it better? It's you because now
second go round,
right? Like the first time they felt first time it felt like they already knew each other. That's how good their chemistry was. But now it's like, oh, y'all actually y'all been friends your whole lives. Okay, got it. It's so dope. Yes,
it is, man. I'm trying to think of anything else I can say. I mean, we get the time slipping.
Yes,
time slipping is crazy. Visually, it looks really cool.
Visually,
and I know we've seen it in the trailers. Coming to it, but like to finally see it in the context of the episode was really dope to me. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Really
I don't want to keep going on. Elliott, what did you think, bro?
I'm right there with you, man. Glorious Purpose. Loki is back. It's the first season was my favorite of the MCU shows next to, WandaVision. And yeah, like you said, man, I think this is a first for Marvel, right? This is the first season 2 of anything. And that was the first show that was like immediately announced to season 2. We got Miss Marvel. There might be a season 2. Moon Knight. They were definitive. And that's the thing that definitiveness is what I like about this show. It's focused, it's concise. And as you mentioned, we moving along, man. We going through, picking up the pace, going through the story with mentioning time slipping and there's danger going on in TVA. We get more of the kind of the governmental side of the TVA, exploring like the head of the the minute people, the Minutemen and all that stuff. And B-15 is in the mix. So I am hooked. I'm on board. And like you guys, I've seen episode 2, 3, and 4. So I'm very excited to kind of see how it all plays out. And I can't wait till we get to that episode 4. Let me tell y'all. But anyway, I thought it was, as I said, glorious purpose. The show has a purpose. It has character development. It has, incredible production, because that's one of the things about MCU the last few years. What's up with the CGI? The visual effects aren't finished. Like this show is tangible. They're not shooting on a green screen. Everything feels lived in. I'm a score head, so I love Natalie Holt's score. That gets me crunk every time I hear that low-key theme. So I'm a fan. I'm loving it, and it came with the heat.
You killed that. Yes, sir.
You smoked that, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm about to say I liked it too. But no, seriously, I just love all the new additions. I'm gonna mess up. I don't know all the actors and actresses' names, but the lady that
B-15.
No, not even just B-15. I love that she's a part of the gang now, though. I will say that. Right. It's cool to see because last season she was brolic for Loki. Like it was like she wasn't playing with him.
Kill them all.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And now it's
now
like she almost looking to him for what we doing a little bit. You know what I mean? To an extent. Yeah. So it's cool to see that dynamic switch and it still work. Their chemistry, they must be having fun on set. They must all really like each other. It seems so like chemistry is great everywhere, every character. But I was going to talk about the lady that was in Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Character name though. Her character name.
There we go.
Is
it Docs?
Because I know she's like the chief.
General Docs, I think it
General.
was.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You can already see she about to be a problem. I don't know. There's something going on. So
yeah.
And every time I see her, she just look too like I think it's reminding me of Game of Thrones too much. So I'm looking at her, I'm like
weird relationship.
It's twisted. There's something up. There's something going on. Nah, but I'm really excited to see where everything goes. It's just Yeah, and especially with the whole multiverse stuff, getting to Secret Wars, I can just see that this is getting into stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, man, Loki season 2, man.
Nah, I'm
so excited that we're
back.
here.
Yeah, bro. Man. Like, oh man, I love when Marvel's
on.
Good
to be back, man. And again, not to hype it up because it's a couple weeks away, but I'm telling y'all, be prepared for episode 4.
Oh my god,
that's all I gotta say.
Okay. That's all. This is great. The fact that you saw 4 episodes, do you feel like is it hard watching it? Like being like, okay, we gotta get to.
I gotta wait a month. I gotta wait a month to it ends on a cliffhanger. I would say if you guys remember season 1 of Loki, how it ended with, I believe, it was with Loki got pruned, and we were like left to think, where's Loki? Then they had the post-credit scene of him in the void. Think of that in a way, but on a much larger scale. I'll just say that.
Oh my god!
Big cliffhanger that it ends on that I'm loving, man. I'm really excited that it's back.
Oh, wow. Gives me more hype. Somebody give us another episode. No, and also that reminded me for the first season, because again, we all think your number 1 was Loki too, right?
Yes.
For the show so far, all of us,
even
right?
after, because I rewatched it just to prep for this season, and it just hammered it home again, like why I loved it so much. Good. You know what I mean?
So right. Mm-hmm. Nah, but about that, remember there was like this switch that everybody was talking about before the season that came out. Like they were like, when you get to episode 3, because it was 6 last season, right?
Yeah.
It was like when you get to episode 3, the show kind of switches a little bit narrative wise, and it actually was that. I wonder if we get that again in this show. You know what I'm saying? In this season.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's all I needed. I want that. Because I loved that they did that and it worked. Like we were still here for the ride. That could have took a left turn if you switch what we think is going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So no, I'm excited to still do that.
3 characters that are introduced, reintroduced and introduced in episode 3 and carry on to 4 that almost steal the show in a good way, and not taking anything away from Loki and Mobius and everything like that. But there's 3 characters that come in episode 3 and 4 that really kind of shift things into another gear.
I think I know who they are. We should go to the next. We should go to the next topic.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of them, I'm already scared. Of her. I shouldn't even say who.
We'll talk off.
Well, here we go. Yeah, we'll do a little something.